Quote Retreat by Sandor. One quote, one reflection, one thought that could bring a moment of light and energy to your day. Join me as we take a look at today's quote. The quote is by Bridget Moynahan, born 1971. It reads, "I'm not one of those people who thinks they simply deserve success. I have the drive to work. Frustration, though sometimes very painful, is a very positive and essential part of success." Let's take a moment together to explore the messages within this quote. Success in Hollywood? It's all about connections and lucky breaks, right? Well, today's story completely challenges that assumption, and it starts with a quote that stopped me in my tracks this morning.
Oh, you've got my attention. What quote made such an impact?
It's from actress Bridget Moynahan, who said, "I'm not one of those people who think they simply deserve success. I have the drive to work." But here's what caught my attention. She also emphasized that frustration is a positive and essential part of success.
That's such a different take from the usual Hollywood narrative. How did she develop this perspective?
Well, her journey is fascinating because she started as a model and had to completely rebuild her credibility when transitioning to acting. You know how the industry tends to typecast people? She had to work twice as hard to prove she wasn't just another pretty face trying to act.
That reminds me of statistics showing that only about 2% of models successfully transition to sustainable acting careers. How did she manage to beat those odds?
That's exactly what makes her philosophy so powerful. Instead of viewing frustration as a roadblock, she saw it as a necessary part of growth. Think about her role as Erin Reagan in Blue Bloods. She's been playing that character for over a decade now, which requires constant reinvention to keep the performance fresh.
You know what's interesting about long-running TV roles? They require more stamina than film roles, with sometimes 16-hour days for 9 months straight.
Right. And that's where her philosophy about embracing frustration shows its value. She's not just talking about pushing through difficulties. She's saying those challenges are crucial ingredients for success.
So how does she apply this mindset beyond her acting career?
That's where things get interesting. She's become heavily involved in social causes, using her platform to create meaningful change. It's like she's taken that same drive and determination and applied it to making a broader impact.
Tell me more about how this connects to her views on deserving success.
Well, I think it shows that when you work for your success, rather than feeling entitled to it, you develop a different relationship with it. Like success becomes a tool for positive change, rather than just a personal achievement.
That's such a powerful reframe of what success means.
And you know what's striking? In an era where social media creates this illusion of overnight success, she's explicitly saying that the difficult parts aren't just obstacles. They're essential to the process.
Speaking of social media, studies show that 72% of young people feel pressure to present a perfect life online. How might her message impact that dynamic?
That statistic puts things in perspective. Her message could be transformative for young people because it permits them to struggle. Instead of seeing challenges as failures, they might start viewing them as confirmation that they're on the right path.
You know what fascinates me about her approach? The intentional use of the word drive versus something more passive.
Yes, the word choice is so deliberate. Drive implies action and purpose. It's not just about wanting success or being willing to work. It's about actively pursuing it with determination. And when you look at her career trajectory, you can see that drive in action.
How do you think this perspective might change how people approach their goals?
I believe it could fundamentally shift the entire framework of how we view challenges. Instead of asking, "Why is this so hard?" people might start asking, "What is this teaching me?" It's like she's offering a new lens through which to view difficulty.
That's profound. What's the broader application beyond just career success?
Well, this philosophy could apply to literally anything: relationships, learning new skills, and personal growth. The core message that success requires active effort and that frustration is valuable, that's universal. And what makes it so powerful is that she's demonstrated this through her evolution from model to actress to social advocate.
Looking ahead, how might this perspective shape future generations' approach to achievement?
You know, I think it could lead to a more sustainable and healthy relationship with success. Instead of chasing quick wins or overnight fame, people might start valuing the journey itself. It's about understanding that the work, including the frustrating parts, has inherent value beyond just the result.
That's such a hopeful way to look at challenges.
And that's the heart of her message. Success is available to anyone willing to put in the work, while being honest about what that work entails. It's not about having special advantages. It's about having the drive to persist and the wisdom to understand that frustration isn't just something to endure. It's something to embrace.
With that, we conclude this exciting episode. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd appreciate a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Your support truly helps this channel grow. See you again tomorrow. Yours, Sandor.